Anything I don't like about another person is actually not about them, it's about me. So, whenever I catch myself not liking another person because I find them annoying, I find them very loud, I find them selfish, I find them jealous, I find them condescending, if I feel like uncomfortable when I encounter a person that make me feel that way, I stop. I learn to stop these days when I see that in another person and try to look where that judgment is coming from. Our judgments are formed from different schemas in our brain. It could be from our culture, from school, the morals that we have, from the workplace, morals as a Catholic or as a Buddhist, morals as an Asian, morals as an Westerners. So these are all different schemas, different ways of thinking, different lenses of seeing the world, and they're all built in our brain, and we use them to judge other people without our awareness. Of course, it could be true that the other person may be like that they are really doing or acting in such an unsocial way. The thing is, how do we react towards that kind of attitude or towards that kind of behavior? Do we approach it as negatively as we see it, or do we watch how we actually perceive the situation? And that's what I've been doing right now, taking a step back and looking at where all of this judgment have been formed, and it's made me more compassionate towards the other person. It made me more understanding, and it made me understand myself better, how I've been reared. And the good thing about this is that I have control over the situation instead of past habits or past lenses that have been passed down on me without my consent. And right now, it's about taking control and having the courage to change things that I did not decide for myself. So it's time for decision, it's time for courage, it's time for facing myself rather than getting annoyed or getting angry about other people and how they act. Otherwise, it will just escalate the situation. So this is another approach for us to deal with conflict. Deal with the inner conflict first before we get to deal with the conflict outside of us. Because it's impossible if you're coming from unawareness, if you're coming from the unconscious, from past habits and past judgments, there will be no connection that would happen when there's conflict between two people, between you and your friend, between me and my workmate. So it's a good practice to step back and look at how we formed our judgments about other people and see the action as it is.